Hello there internet, Mogwai here, and I got another video for you guys today, and today we are going to play some Witch Walkers, and that is like, it's hard to actually name this deck, because it's I don't know, I would go Witch, Planeswalkers, Command the Dreadhorde. I think that would be the proper label for it, right? But that's a little bit too long, so we're gonna go with Witch Walkers. Why am I saying Witch? Because Witch is the name that is assigned to the 4-color combination that excludes red. As you can see, this is the deck list right here. It is called Rise because it is Liliana's, line. And I figured it was fitting despite the fact that we're not playing Liliana Dreadhorde General in this list. Now, I gotta preface this video by saying that the gameplay that I have for you guys today is literally I believe one of, if not the first series that I had with this sort of deck, and I built my own variant of it, which is different than this one in certain things, because I am running Liliana in that one. I'm running Eugene as well, alongside a couple of few things. So this deck is different, but the reason why I'm showcasing this one is because this is the original creator's version. When I tried the deck for the first time, I basically took all the knowledge that I gathered from other people that I ran into the ladder who were playing this deck, and I built my own variant of it. But like I said, I'm going to share the updated version of the deck that was built by Andrzej Strasky, aka Honey. He is the original builder of this. I believe he built this with alongside Stan Zivka and others, and it is a very interesting deck list that has been making quite a name for itself in standard MTG, especially in Arena. When I ran into this deck, it felt incredibly powerful, and it definitely took my Grixis list several times because of the fact that I'm not running counter spells, and I didn't really have an efficient way of dealing with Command the Dreadhorde. You may look at this deck and you may think this is very greedy as a list, especially going 4 colors. The mana base must be, a huge hassle. You're not completely wrong. This deck list is perhaps the greediest deck in the metagame, and I'm going to go ahead and say that this deck loses 90% of the time to mono white aggro. Like, I just, no matter what I do with this deck, I just can't, it just doesn't beat that deck. It's just how it is, right? And mono red is more of a winnable matchup because we are playing the Walker package, right? With the Explorer package, basically, with the Walker, the Merfolk, Branch Walker, and the J-Light Ranger, which enables us to have some very powerful healing versus mono red. So that matchup definitely is winnable, but other fast-paced aggro decks, really tough, especially considering the sideboard is lacking a little bit in board wipes. Like I said, I'm showing you guys the original deck list because I don't have enough experience with this particular archetype to like give you guys a 100% better deck list myself, because I need more time experimenting with it. But one of the first things that I noticed is that I think this deck list requires more board wipes in the sideboard for matchups like that. Barring tough, aggro matchups, this deck pretty much outmuscles anything else, and it is very, very scary. I think this sort of archetype, what really shines is obviously Command the Dreadhorde. So why is this deck so scary? Because of this card right here. It's a 6-mana sorcery that was introduced with War of the Spark that flew under the radar of many at first and has been picking up quite a bit in regards to usage as of late. Command the Dreadhorde is a 6-mana sorcery, like I said, that says choose any number of target creature and or planeswalker cards in both graveyards. This includes your opponents. Command the Dreadhorde deals damage to you equal to the total converted mana cost of those cards. You put them onto the battlefield on your control. So this is an incredibly powerful effect that will single-handedly win you the game, especially in a deck that runs the Explore package, because the idea is to bring back just enough amount of permanence to like leave you like at the minimum amount of health that you can afford, and then once you get the Walkers on the board with this effect, and you get the Explorers on top of that, you regain a bunch of health back. That's the idea. That's why this card without the Explore package is dubious. Like it's very risky, and if you don't have like good solid healing, it can quickly become a liability, right? But if you do have the Explore package, this card is one of the most powerful win conditions I've ever witnessed in Magic the Gathering. It is insane, and you will see in today's video just how powerful this card is. And like I said, this was my first match with this archetype, so you will probably see quite a few misplays. Like, I'm gonna go ahead and let you know that, because like I said, I need more experience with it, and you will be seeing this card more on this channel, because I am looking at a Sultai mid-range list with Commanded Dreadhorde, a variant that does not really rely so heavily on this card like this deck right here, but a deck that benefits from it tremendously nonetheless. But today we're taking a look at this deck because I think it's very interesting, and it is the deck that really brought me to playing this card, right? So why are we running 4 colors? Because Teferi Time Raveler is extremely powerful in conjunction with this card, as we can deny our opponent from playing counter spells to counter it. If we can ensure that it cannot be countered, then that just enhances our matchup against control to the next level, right? So the entire strategy revolves around us getting Commanded Dreadhorde to happen. Tamayo is one of the most powerful enablers for this, as her +1 will feed our graveyard with cards as we search for Commanded Dreadhorde with that. And if we do have to return it from our graveyard, for example, we can use the -3 as well. So the idea is to overwhelm our opponent with the Explore package, and then get a bunch of Planeswalkers on the board, steal their shit too, and just in one turn just flood the board with creatures and Planeswalkers, get a bunch of health back, and just make our opponents concede. Because if we get a Commanded Dreadhorde, like a good one going on, 99% of the time we have won the game. So the entire deck list is built to make that happen. As you can see, we are running 4 copies of Interplanar Beacon, which enables us to cast our Planeswalkers much easier. We have a 1 off of Forest, a 1 off of Godless Shrine, 1 of Isolated Chapel, 1 Drowned Catacomb, 2 Watery Graves, and then a bunch of sources for green mana. Green is the most important source of mana, as we have cards like Jaylight Ranger, and our early curve is comprised pretty much fully of green cards, right? So having green mana always available is the most important thing. This land distribution is very well thought out, and it actually works really well. This deck is very consistent, believe it or not, at getting, its plays happening. Especially because, thanks to Interplanar Beacon, which also heals us every time we play a Planeswalker, and like I said, life is a very valuable resource when we're playing this card right here. This deck is bonkers, man. Like, if we're not getting smorked early on, or we're not facing mono white, against mid-range decks, against control decks, this deck just obliterates them if you, get going, which is a reasoning why I've been running cards like Ashiok in my sideboard alongside other stuff to be able to combat this deck, because this is legit a contender, and this is definitely a deck that we could most certainly expect in the upcoming Mythic qualifier. So it's important to know how it works, and I hope you guys enjoy the game that I got for you today. It's very, very interesting. I'm not really a big fan of the Hydroid Crescus in this particular list. It's all right, but I think it's a little bit slow at well. I think this deck can be made better. Like, I think what this deck is lacking right now is the ability to take on aggro as efficiently as it could. Massacre Girl helps that, though. She's one of the answers to Swarmy Tactics. Not only aggro decks, but also the likes of Esper Hero midrange. As you can see, the sideboard has Triple Duress, 2 Cast Downs, 2 Elder Spells, 2 Craw Harpooners, 2 Narsets, 2 Thrashing Brontodons, and 2 Ritualist Suit. For the most part, I like this sideboard quite a bit, but I do think, like I said, it's lacking in answers to faster builds. But having that said, very fun deck, very interesting, one of the most unique and compelling archetypes to have flourished from War of the Spark, which is a metagame that's just constantly throwing like new shit at us, and it's hard to keep up, honestly. But I really think this is one of the most interesting decks, and I think you guys will enjoy the madness that is Commanded Dreadhorde, a card that I'm going to be venturing into a lot. And I may be looking at Sultai for that, because I'm in the next video I'll explain why I've changed my mind about Grixis for the upcoming tournament. It's a fantastic deck, but it has one big weakness, and I'll elaborate more on that tomorrow. Regardless, hope you guys enjoy the game and enjoy the card itself. And yeah, leave a like for daily MTG content. Thank you guys for watching. I fucking love ya. Enjoy the games, or this best of 3 series. And I'll see you tomorrow. I'm keeping very greedy hands. That's also a bit of an issue I'm having. Like, maybe I should run 26 lands. Maybe I should run more ramp too. I don't know. Paradise Druid just feels so good. Being able to play my... Yeah, I think I need to run more Paradise Druids. I think I need to run more Paradise Druid for sure.
Everyone is expendable.
Every story is an opportunity for new data. Let me aid your research.
There we go.
I've suffered worse.
This isn't a fight you can win. Let's try this.
You want it gone? Consider it done.
Oh wait, I forgot to use Tam. Oh my god, I forgot to use Tamiyo. I'm an idiot.
I have learned all I can here.
God damn it. That was a bit foolish.
I'll protect you.
Everyone is expendable, except me.
Okay.
I've got time.
Alive for a life.
Now I'm gonna make him wait.
Ruling you will be excellent research. Seek and find.
Still getting used to playing this, but now I have an idea. I can command the Dreadhorde, and once I command the Dreadhorde, unless he has a counter for it, which I have to fairy for, as long as I keep Time Raveler alive. I'm fine.
I follow the tracks of the wise.
Wait, did I?
Let's try this.
Nah, he can't Frilled Mystic me anyways. It's fine. Okay, so this is 2, 4, 6, 9, 11, 13, 15. Yeah. Now, did I count that right?
I know my responsibility.
That is so busted. That is so busted. That is so broken. Oh my god, that is so broken. Holy shit. I should have done that. I should have done that for no. That's fine. I should have returned that first. I misplayed. No, I can't return that. I can't return that to my hand. What am I talking about?
I've got it.
Oh my god, dude.
Good. I haven't forgotten how to destroy you.
Or he's still at it. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. Fun police. Fun police, that'll make things interesting. I need to land here. Oh my goodness. Who needs a land where you can just massacre everybody? I don't care if this is a good play or not. I'm gonna do this. Well, first of all, I gotta use you. I take an Elder Spell, right?
No tail should be discarded.
Die! No, 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 not my walkers! Calm down! Chill! Chill! You crazy woman!
The ends justify the means.
What the fuck was that? Dude, I don't even know what I want, man. I'm just gonna go for fuck. I don't even know, dude. Like I don't need anything. I need lands, but I can't search for lands. A ranger? Easy. I mean, whatever we discarded, we'd resurrect. So no, actually, we need a land. That was so awesome. Okay, so we're facing banned mid-range. Oh, this deck has so much potential. This deck has so much potential. It's actually nuts. All right, let's see. Moment of Cravings are important to stop, especially now that we're on the draw, to stop the dudes. I'll take an Assassin's Trophy. I like Teferi here, honestly. I like Teferi quite a bit. I think that's enough. Massacre Girl is a good answer for the late game. I don't think we need a Eugene. I mean, 3 Teferi is fine at the same time. Walkers aren't as necessary in this matchup. Like, I don't need that many of them, especially because he's running Deputy Detention, right? But they're kind of important. Yeah, the life gain is so good. I don't want to take it. Dude, sideboarding with this deck is awful. I kind of don't want to do it. Like, I kind of want to just leave it how it is. Dude, fuck it. I don't know. Like, I don't want to change anything, really. I mean, I don't want to lose to a gross. Man, sideboarding with this is difficult. I'm not gonna lie. Sideboarding with this deck is really tough. Because unless it's a very polarized matchup. That is so busted though. Command the Dreadhorde with Walker, like it feels broken. The only thing I miss in your deck is Harpooner in the sideboard. You have nothing against air superiority. That's true. But what do I take out, dude? That's the problem. Like, I want everything. I'm gonna start exploring. Man, drop the Paradise Druid so I can cast these Jadelight Rangers. Okay, he's definitely got some sort of counter here. I mean, I can try to Teferi here. Maybe he doesn't have it. Maybe he doesn't have it. Yeah. Okay, never mind. Oh, he's got all the ramp in the world. Holy shit. Holy mother of flood. Well, he's got all the mana he wants. It all comes down to one Crassus and we're dead. That's dangerous. That's dangerous as hell. I want to at least kill one of those. I know I'm getting countered, aren't I? I know I'm getting countered, but I gotta try. Right? It's my only shot. If he has a counter, he paid life for this, didn't he? He definitely has a counter, right? Like, he paid life for this, which means he must have a Frilled Mystic. He has 2 Paradise Druids, otherwise he would not have paid the 2 life for this. I'm gonna try, but he's gonna counter this. He's gonna counter this. Ah, Disdainful Stroke, you gotta be kidding me. You've gotta be kidding me, not like this. Not like this. Ah, not like this. Okay, game 3. Oh man, the counter spell. Okay, I definitely need the 4 Teferis. Fuck that counter spell bullshit. Especially now that we are... I think Walker's Walker is still fine as a 3 of. I don't think I need... I mean, Moment of Craving is so good. So is Cry the Carnarium is insane, actually. I'm gonna tone down on the ramp. Cry is just nuts against him, man. I think I'm taking out 1 Elder Spell because he's not playing that many Planeswalkers at all. Let's go with this. Let's go with this. Jesus. Holy mother of hosts, dude. As you can see, I have the most interactive streamer out there. Welcome, everybody. We are playing, we're trying to understand this archetype as we are dwelling into which walkers, and when it works, it is absolutely glorious. We are gonna lead off with the Temple Garden. Into the Woodland Cemetery, into Paradise Druid, and Teferi, everybody's favorite Teferi. We could potentially even go Vraska Golgari Queen, though. It depends on what our opponent does, because if he develops something that is threatening, but then again, I have a blocker anyways. I am not gonna give you that exchange. I think did you try to bait me? Okay, we could see. I could go for the Vraska, but then I die to a Land of our Elf. So instead, we're gonna go ahead and piss him off a little bit. And I do not know why the auto tap is doing that.
Thank you later. Here we go.
We're gonna go to Fairy. If he wants to attack with Land of our Elves, then so be it. I'm building up for the Commanded Dreadhorde anyways. And I just got a cheer from Kaye. Another raiding party. Did I just... Okay, am I missing out on all these?
You just let me know if you're up for round 2.
Okay. Well, I mean, we got another one, but what we're going to do here is we're going to go with Beacon into Queen. Auto tap is working fine this time. Good. And we're going to make this guy really hate us. We're gonna get under his soul.
Wherever I go, what can I say? Death is cheap.
That's more like it.
Yeah, that is so nasty. I know, Teferi. I'm going to attack him. I don't care about the hexproof anymore. Right, interesting. He could have a counter spell here. He definitely does, but as long as I have Teferi, he can't counter me. Teferi, you're so busted. We're just gonna drop. Yeah, you're not in a great position. I know. I feel you, bro. I think I'm gonna sacrifice my own. No, because then he can't. Well, what is he gonna counter? He's playing Disdainful Stroke. Come on now.
Being ruthless.
Oh, look at that.
Sorry I'm late.
You're never late, Teferi.
Might be a bad
You're
idea.
always welcome to the party. Even though everybody kind of fucking hates you, but it's fine. It's all fine. I mean, all we need is to just like start milling ourselves. Uh-oh, Nisa.
Is the ties that bind us all. Behold, nature's true power.
No, no, I will not let you kill my Teferi! 5, 7, 7, 7, 7. We don't quite get to the ultimate. Okay. Let's see. What do we do here? Nisa's a problem. What about we sacrifice the fairy, and then we command the Dreadhorde, and then we return this. We need to kill Nisa is the problem, right? We need to kill Nisa. Okay, this is a very, very interesting turn. We have to kill Nisa. Chill. No. Cancel. No, I just want to kill you.
I must go.
And we want to...
It's not often I'm outmaneuvered.
Oh, I've done the hero thing before.
I have to block this because I need to ensure that my command, the Dreadhorde, cannot be countered. He still has a disdainful stroke. I want you. I want you. I want you. Don't need you.
Stand by and watch.
The land fights for us.
Nothing.
Holy mother of flood.
The ends justify the means.
Okay, there we go. All right. There's like, you gotta make sure I can take the hit, and like I said, keeping Teferis alive is the most important thing. But I like that transition, and now we finally drew into like a non-land, which is fantastic, because now we're gonna be able to proc this Wallgrowth Walker. Like the key thing is the Teferi though. Oh.
Right on schedule. Trust me, I have a plan.
Do you? Do you have a plan, Teferi? I have another one. That should be pretty telling that I have one there. Oh, Jesus. Holy shit.
Strange and magnificent world. The land shall conquer you.
We will meet again.
Disdainful stroke. But aren't you dead? Aren't you dead if you do this? Yeah, you're dead, right? Okay. Oh my god, that River's rebuke, dude. My head hurts playing this deck. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Like honestly, like it's actually like a complicated deck to pilot. And even though we built it on stream, we built it like from what we faced, right? I still think like this can be optimized. I think we're close though, but Jesus, this deck is hard.